She forgot to play the music. There you go. Guppy, guppy, welcome, welcome, guppy, fuck, fuck, guppy, happy guppy, double, guppy, mugu, welcome, welcome. Welcome to her procrastinating. There's so much work to do. That's not this. Yet she still is here. She needs a break. She needs a break. Hello. Welcome, welcome. For those who don't know, because Tori streams on both platforms, on both Twitch and YouTube, right now there's a poll on YouTube to vote whether or not she does a cartoony piece of artwork or she does it like hyper-realistic-y. Like, the equivalent of it would be like, she's not saying she's doing like a one-to-one drawing of food, but, it's gonna be either like, how Yasu draws the food, which is like realistic-y, but still artistic, but you know, realistic vibes, or it's gonna be like cute cartoony style. Should I right now just show you an example, but like, let's see, let's find a piece of artwork that a gal is drawing for her. Oh, aha, okay, it'll be like... It's gal time! Gal! Hello. Latte lappin'. Hello, cause it's gonna be like this kind of like, you know, chibi-esque art, food art, or it's gonna be like, wait, give her a second. It takes her time to find her files. Her files are a mess. Aha. Well, okay. It's gonna be like chibi style, or it's gonna be like this, you know, where it's more like realistic-y. This is from Yasu.
Good luck on the cookbook funds, Tori. Only 20 quid left to 100%.
Thank you. Good luck on the cookbook funds. Only 20 quid left to 100%. Wait, only 20. Wait, what? What do you mean? There was like 80 left before she bought stream. Oh, thank you. So you guys can vote on YouTube which style you want, like more cutesy, like chibi style, or actual food drawing. Welcome. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the resub. She can't believe it's been 35 months. She's been thinking about this, right? Because over on Macron stream, Macron was talking about how long Moe's been around for, and she's like, oh, it's been around for like 14 years, and she's kind of like, how many years has Tori been a streamer? Jeez. Welcome, welcome. Just one more, 3 years of knowing Lapid. That's crazy. It feels like it's been like a year. You know, like it doesn't feel like it's been that long. Oh. Not in a bad way, obviously, but then she's kind of like shocked. Kind of shocked that she survived this long. Right now, she's gotta drink some water. If you're wondering what that noise was, that was the water bottle. She did not fight. Old. We're all old. We're all old. Every time she thinks about it, like a 19-year-old is 2006, baby. Disgusting. Will sponsor ping you when the goal is hit? Okay, so sponsor did an alert thing that she kind of has not put up on stream yet. That's her bad. That's like all her bad, okay? She's been bad. She's been hardback with some recipes and stuff. She's not sure how many recipes. She will not lie. She will not lie how many recipes, because, like, she don't really know what people want to see her, you know, want to learn to her to cook. She can tell you, like, 3 recipes that she knows, you know, gals would want to cook. As long as more than 10? Yeah, she feels like there should be, there should be, like, 23 recipe. Because most books are 24 pages. Wait, maybe there'll be like 14 then. Because it'll be like a double page per recipe, right? But good being responsible overhop the funding. She feels in debt. Thank you so much. Thank you. There will be a page in the book to like thank everybody who's like helped her, what's the word? Fund it. Gotta give a little blurb about how this impacted your life or some story before you actually give the recipe. Her recipe will be because she's a frugal bitch and didn't want to pay London prices for food, so she learned how to cook. That's her TED Talk. How many cooking streams has Tori done in her time as a Vtuber? Oh, you know what? Let's have a look. But the problem is, right? A lot of her cooking streams, she uses another recipe. She can't be plagiarizing recipes. You know, like let's see how many cooking. Let's see how many cooking. 112 cooking streams she has done. Give or take. The goal has been there for quite... Yeah, it has been quite a while. It's been there since the beginning of Sponsor, basically. You hated something kind of stupid backstory? As if none of you have read her lore. She loves lore. Just add grave to each one. And that one gal kept asking. There was a gal that kept asking for gravy. The only gal she knows that kept asking for stuff was egg rolls, and that's kind of cool. There's Laura. Yeah, she escaped from a zoo. She ate some KFC and then she craved KFC and ran away from a zoo. She's on the run, Renana. But honestly, thank God so much. History, where's the gravy? She can't remember that. Your lore doesn't come with directions. Listen, if she had lore that came with directions, she would know what directions she's going to in life. She doesn't know. She's winging it. 100% winging it. To be fair, the only recipe she knows for a fact that's gonna be in the book is her krapao, because that's like, this is a recipe that she made. Like, from the straightest, like, brand, like, completely made up herself. Obviously, she's using, like, you know, the base, what you need in krapao normally. But, like, this is her own recipe. But everything else, she's kind of, like, looked at recipes and, like, tingled with it. She poured out the ass in the moment? Nah. She's always been how she's been. 2-page for a curve. How dare you? How dare you? Okay, right now the cartoony version is winning. But I don't know, she likes to think that, as most gals should, they should know their own lore, like, straight up. Right? Like, she might not remember the guy that threw the freaking chicken in the coop. Not the coop, the pen. But, like, she knows where she came from. It's important, you know? She can't be caught out like that. Okay, right. Let's move this. Let's move this tablet so she can draw properly. Even the bits about Tiger escaping the zoo and breaking into a mansion? Well, technically, Tori didn't tell people where she went during the time after she broke out the zoo. You know? She just left that out on purpose. You don't need to know every moment in her life. Why did she decide to put in, like, she brushed her teeth today? You know? You don't need to know that. You don't need to know that she brushed her teeth. Okay. Oh, why are you kinda slow today? Okay, right. How should we... She hasn't actually drawn food that often, so she's really bad. Well, wait, did you brush? Of course! Every morning and evening. She hasn't done her evening one yet, though. She hasn't brushed her teeth this evening yet. Because you know every day of your day, though? Today, Tori has pooped 3 times. You're welcome. Keep getting told too much brushing? That's too much aggressive brushing. Like, you're meant to, like, lightly brush your teeth. You know, it's like when you press, if you press the, like, bristles too deep into your mouth, it does ruin the enamel. Tate Maki, welcome, welcome. Okay. Let's, she's trying to just figure out how to do a cartoony style of artwork. She's not very good at art styles, but she'll give it a go. You know, like... Oh! Ba ba ba. Ba ba ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba ba ba. Okay. She's trying to figure out how to make this a bit more. Got a full car. Listen to Joe. You think you can drive a car that's been underwater? She got confused by the music for a moment. She has what it says on YouTube, a copyright-free Nintendo's playlist. So this can only go badly. She will not lie. Plenty of scrap you can sell, but that requires you having to go get that scrap, right? Go, 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 go. Okay. Kiryu fish? Lucky gal. Right, free and other funny jokes you can tell yourself. We'll find out if she gets copyright striked or not. But she's very excited to get this done. Hopefully, fingers crossed, as long as like her workload makes sense, this will be released for her birthday. As long as she can finish the drawings in time. Because that's pretty questionable in its own right. Writing it up won't take that long. Writing it up probably won't take that long. But like, the drawing and the art? Difficult. If you can pull it out the lake, then you can take it to sell. But with that logic, she don't have the mentality to sell all the stuff in her house. She bought it, but yes, she does not sell it. Okay. Right. You want to sell like 5 garage sales? How do you know garage sales going on? Like, do they put a little sign on their house being like garage sale next week at this time, and then you go to it again, or do you just literally just drive past it? That was late at night. One of them got inside, hid in front behind TV. Took you a while to grab her and take her back outside. Hope you didn't traumatize. You should have kept the cat in. The cat distribution center? The system has given you a cat and you casted the cat away? You bought a cookbook with the majority dishes and ingredients when you can't get without building a never portal? Or some... Or she? To be fair, this dish is not hard to make and to buy stuff from if you have... If you have an Asian supermarket near you. Like, if you have an Asian supermarket or a way to get certain sources, Garpao is quite easy to make. Like that, your problem will come if you don't have an Asian supermarket near you. At that point, you could just order it, though. New has an annual garage sale? That sounds so fun. We don't really do garage sales here. We have car boot sales, which kind of slap as well, to be fair. Like, car boot sales kind of slap too. Could you pull out the leg of the cabinet to take it somewhere to sell? To be fair, yeah, probably. But like, should kind of look at it and go, that's a lot of effort. Picked up a Colombian jacket for $5. Okay, let's say, right? Let's say you go to a garage sale and someone's mom is selling their kids Magic the Gathering cards, and it's $5, and you find like a card that's worth 1,000. Do you like tell them, or do you say like, oh, screw you, gonna buy it and then sell it? Like, would you? If you knew it wasn't theirs, like if you knew it was like the mom selling the kids old stuff, the kids gone to college, you know? Do you tell them? Hell no, you pretend it's overpriced and haggle it down? Damn. Poor kid. Kid's gonna lose his book. The jacket was marked at 8? Oh, you bargained it down. So we're doing cartoony style. Oh. Cartoony? Ruthless capitalism at 101K. What if you knew? Like, would you not feel a bit bad? Barking down a car from me from 12K? Quit? 12,000? How many miles, though? Because 12,000's not that expensive for a car. Kate, Speedy. Kate. Welcome. You can also can't tell it's fake. You know it's real. For some reason, you know it's real. And like the mom's like, oh, just emptying out Ed's room, you know. I'm not sure he wants it anymore, but pretty sure he won't mind it going. You're looking at Toyota? For 12,000 for a car is not the worst. Like, unless it has like 100-something thousand miles on it, then maybe not. How do you draw an egg? Egg. So sales customer will ask the price and go in front of the gal behind the counter and start browsing your phone to see if Amazon has cheaper? You guys have like internet access when you go to these places? Cause like whenever Tori goes to like car boot sales, it's one of those places that don't have any internet. One does not simply draw an egg. She just feels like eggs are kind of weirdly hard to draw. Does UK not have 5G? Every time her phone connects to 5G, it crashes out. She doesn't really know why. She would also like to know why her phone decides to crash out. It's a Google Pixel 7. It's a relatively new phone system. How do you draw cartoony rice? Be you need a shower? Go shower, stinky. Doesn't necessarily mean better, you're right. Maybe it's time to go back to the Nokia, the BlackBerry, Cube phone. Pen doesn't line up. She doesn't know how to fix that, okay? She can try to fix it. Let's see if she can fix it. Too bad! Too bad! She didn't know how to fix it, so... whoopsie daisies for us all. You know that makes it your battery die? It makes it feel like your battery dies faster? Oh, 100%. That's like 101 design obsolescence, right? Go, 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 go. Papa. You have the A525G? That sounds complicated. She's the kind of gal who doesn't get a phone until it's either stolen or it breaks. So, like, good luck getting her to, get a new phone. Like, she means an audio jack. It's just 2 letters and 3 numbers? Yeah, but like, that also looks like a type of paper, okay? Like, also could be, it could be a phone. Or it could be a plane model. She can't tell. It's like, sometimes she watches those people who travel for a living and they get to sit on fancy planes. And they're like, we're on the A701. And she's like, how the fuck do you know it's a plane? She's very much on the team of, how do you know what anything is? Here comes a bit where she struggles to draw a plate. Oh boy. Oh fuck. How does she draw a plate, everyone? Too many wigglies. So she has to only draw the ball? That's the bit she hates drawing. That's the problem here. The ball's the bit she hates drawing. So if she can only draw the food, that'd be great. But she can't really do. She doesn't really know how to draw. A plate. Huh? Eh. Maybe she should have drawn the plate like... Maybe she should have drawn this dish. Bird's eye view. Do you think a bird's eye view art is cuter? Thank God for coming by, laughing. What do you guys think? Like, you know, this kind of perspective? Using the shape tool? But that would make it look so weird. If she used the shape tool, it'll make it look so weird because like the rest of it ain't shape tooled. You know? Reference trace over? Traced over lines look very different. In her opinion anyway, like it looks... Unless you're super good at tracing, you can tell, because like, look, if she goes slowly, you can kind of tell that the line's different. It's not swift. No, is she smart enough to think about doing that in the first place? Okay, we're gonna... She might end up not using this at all, by the way. Because she's not really sure how she wants to do everything yet. Okay. Let's grab the egg. We have to make this a fried egg. Important. Okay, sunny side up egg. Rice, whatever. What is rice? What's the color of rice? It's not. Is it just pure white? To be fair, eggs aren't pure white either. She was thinking, considering though, when she was drawing all this, she was kind of like, when she was like planning this book, she was like, does she do just food photos? You know, like photos of the food? Rather than, drawings? Because then she can just take photos and stuff, right? But the problem is, none of the photos would be in the same, lighting. Because she's not willing to make all the food on one day to take the photos, right? Because it's gonna not look that good. You have to cook them all? It won't be that bad to cook them all. All the photo references are stuff that she's cooked before, so... You do like the idea of art being there, though? She feels like... The problem is that she can't draw for shit. For, like, food-wise, anyway. It is cuter. She actually likes... But for her, personally, she actually prefers photos over art. Because then when she's cooking it, she can see what it's meant to look like. But she gets why not. Could do a mix, maybe. A mix would be kind of cute. Okay, right. Now she gotta decide how she's gonna color this, because this is not how to. This is gonna be the way she colors it for every single piece of art for this beautiful. Where's the rice? That one. Okay, right. If there was a video, I'm sure you can always link the VOD. True. No, okay. Good idea. But what if her channel dies? You know, like what if it gets copyright strike or something, and then now the link is a dead link. Maybe she'll have a little mark saying like as seen on stream. To be fair. If her channel goes down now, she has no copy of anything, so... GG. She used to have copies of streams, but now... They just take too much space. Good luck. Okay, she's gonna do different kinds of coloring styles to see how... how she feels about everything. Add some beans and eggs. The egg is right on the top, Maggie? Okay. Chauncey, after spit and hum, the combo is about poop. Exactly. Like, what if you're just buying this because you wanted to cook? And, like, you just start listening to Tori, and Tori just talking about defecation. You know, like, it's probably safer. Okay, let's... How do we color... red peppers? She's looking at how it's colored here. Okay. Cell-shaded or blurry? She feels like cell-shaded is cute though. Let's see how it looks cell-shaded. Whoops. Lighter color. It makes it look more cartoony. And probably a little bit easier to recreate too. Something like that? Like, does that look like mold? It's giving her slight mold vibes. The vibe she's trying to go for. Glistening. Wait, let her scroll so you can see a bit better. Nah, okay. Then go. Okay, right. What if... bit darker, but... yeah? How does she color leaves now? Okay. Okay, time to color the egg. So with a Thai egg, there is butt. It's butt in the corners. It's crispy. She never does it that well because she doesn't want to have it spit at her. It spits a lot when it's very hot. Right, how do we color egg? Too strong. Okay, a bit of yellow. The slightest bit of shine. Does that look like a fried? Okay, if you're just looking at the colors, okay, obviously it looks like a fried egg because it looks like a fried egg. It's looking excellent. Kapte. Thank you so much. She knows how to like you probably told her at this point, but she forgot how to pronounce your name. Cause you have 2 different usernames. She's been just calling you Giseko? Kapte. She might do the stem its own color. Okay. The red. Why is the egg afraid? She's about to eat it. Now you're hungry, it's still midnight? Eat. Don't let your dreams be dreams. Eat whenever. You are a grown gal, hopefully. Eat what you desire. Who's gonna stop you? No one. That's who. Eat whatever you want. It is a Giseigo? Or Giseigo? Her pronunciation skills are not great, okay? Diabetes will stop you to eat something that no sugar! ผัดกะเพราใช่เป็นนี่คือกะเพราเพราะตอนนี้ทอรี่วาดรูปให้บุ๊กของทอรี่อยู่นี่คือเหมือน What the fuck is recipe? Recipe! She has begun to say things in Thai in like the same way that people just say Japanese words in a katakana sound. Hopefully that's the right it hits. It's like the word carrot. Right? We don't really have the word carrot in Thai, so we just go carrot. terrible? Pong, no. Try to think. You're on the menu now. Thank you for following, Kalio. Thank you. You're on the menu now. The Dragon Ball Z way? It's just it is a way in a lot of Asian cultures that it works, but sometimes she's like, what if there is a one? She just doesn't know it. Welcome. You are on the menu now. She's currently drawing rice. Because by God, there's a lot of rice dishes and she's so bad at drawing rice. Like, from game that doesn't have a voice actor, so you go with any pronunciation has been, I'm not too sure. You can decide. It's your name now, you know? It's like when some people call Tori Tori. And she's like, well, that's kind of wrong, isn't it? No, she doesn't like it when it's too much. Does that look like, grapao to you all? What the most important part of grapao is? This sauce right here. Maki. How does she... Oh, that's gonna be a hard one to try to design. Mario Pay Music. Apparently this is a set list of songs that can be played on stream. She doesn't think so, but you know. Drawing food, nice. Kape, no, kape. I should have said my name anyway, so you should have said your own name? Powerful. We'll find out eventually, yeah, she'll let you know. She'll let you know if she gets copyright strike or not. So you can see the Maggie on there too. So we need to make this color a little bit lighter? Does that feel like that kind of ruins it a little bit though? Like that kind of ruins it, but it does. You do need it in Grapao. Like that's the problem. Kate Johnny, Kate Goku, welcome. She's gonna use a water while she's trying to. But it's so important. It's such an important ingredient for like Grapao. To her anyway. No, some people less white on the sauce. Oh, maybe. Okay, wait. Okay. Just a bit. Also, if you have not noticed it, and you've not become a fish yet, you too can become a fish. Over on Twitch, you need to have enough points though. If you want to be a fish, fishing is right there. It's only available for Twitch right now, just because you can't activate it on YouTube, sadly. That does look like Rapow at least. Oh! She pressed the wrong button. Okay. Something like that. Just... It's gonna take her a long time to draw 50 of these. But it's cute! You know what? It's kinda cute. Ah! Welcome to the kitchen! Welcome to the kitchen! Thank you so much for subscribing with your Prime! Thank you, thank you! Kape wellies! Like Wellington boots. You know how expensive Wellington boots are? She was like, oh, maybe it's time for her to get some, so we can survive the British weather properly. She went and looked at Hunter's boots. They're like 120 quid for some wellies. Oh, vile. Absolutely vile. But thank you so much for the subscription. Thank you, thank you. Sometimes she thinks about gals who don't have Amazon Prime and she's like, damn, you gotta wait for that long for your postage? Welcome. That looks accurate enough. The egg, she's proud of this egg. This egg, good. Damn, you use Amazon? Listen, she gets things within a day. You're looking good, thank you so much. Thank you, Haru. You choose to order too much, you die without Prime? She orders way too much. Too last minute to not use Prime. Plus, she gets Deliveroo. Okay, you know what? We probably should save these, right? Put this in a folder. Graphics. Tori's cookbook. Graphow. Get delivered to press 2 exactly. It kind of makes you decide if you really want to spend money. Oh, you know what? That makes sense. She just has it because a lot of the cafe stuff is very last minute. Right. So the 2 dishes she's gonna have for sure is her graphow and her red curry oyakodon. But that's all the food that's currently in for sure in her book. Everything else is like a strict maybe. You know? Everything else, strict maybe. Perhaps even. To be fair, the art, the thing she cooked, the photo is not very easy to recreate, she must say. Right, let's get a nice symmetry line for the bowl. Okay, rice bowl. Has that been... Obviously, this is more for gals who's been around for a lot longer. If you guys, do you guys have any, like, recipes that she's done before that you'd love to, like, know how to make? Obviously, you can just watch the stream back, but, you know, in the book. She don't really know what you guys want. Honestly, she's the kind of gal that probably put stuff that people would eat. Like, people would cook regularly. Because, like, there's one brownie recipe that she loves to make. But it's very basic. It's just a brownie. You know? It's just a brownie. She maybe should do her omurice too. You know, like the one she always cooks for the cafe? Easy. A bowl. Both are ready to... Ow. Cafe Moon. Cafe, welcome, welcome. Okay, let's get this bowl. Cafe. Okay. Oh, move that back down there. Oh, this one's harder? Because how do you make it textured right? To make it oyakodon-like, but also still keep that fresh look. We gotta do the spring onion. Okay. Oh, you've been drawing, Moon? You never knew you drew. What did you draw? You gave it a good go, mate senpai. Welcome, welcome. Painting? Oh, like Warhammer thingies? Warhammer guys? Sausage? With what? Just sausage? Oh, watercolor. Oh. It's very fancy. She would have seen you as a watercoloring kind of gal. On hot dog buns? What's the topping? You know one thing she's never made? Because she never has eaten that often in her life? She's not had a lot of, what's that thing called? Chili. She's not had that much chili in her life. Ooh. Do you do very art, like, you know, abstract-esque? She does love watercoloring. She did do a lot of watercoloring drawings during her most recent trip. She drew a lot. Okay. Relish one of these because they're a bit thick, so the bun's already beyond capacity. As in, you can't like it. Learn to do human figures, but it's very hard. You have one of those weird little like mannequin things. That's a little bit scary, but they work. To be fair, she doesn't know how to use those things very much either. Okay, right, let's get that yellow. You think it's helping, Nomon? You know, art stuff? She feels like art does calm her mind down a lot. It's soothing. Paint your tiger in water form? Ooh, that should be on it. She loves, like, getting on in any form. She really wants to do one day. She wants to do that. You know when people like paint things, they follow Bob Ross? She wants to do that. That sounds kind of fun, you know? She keeps on pressing the wrong one. You've been watching a lot of Bob Ross lately? See? There you go! It works! The 100% trust the process? She's done a few things recently that she really had to trust the process in. And she did! And it worked out relatively pretty okay, she thinks. The scrambled eggness of this is kind of crazy. This is trust the process right now. The problem with Oyakodon is that it does end up just looking it samey? People doing a strange competition where they follow a Bob Ross video, but all they had to pick food items to mix together for the colors. What do you mean? Like, as in, like they would mix together like asparagus to make a brush or something? Or are you talking about like, oh, let's mix blueberries to get the purple? Oh, should have a look off the stream, Moon. It is very soothing to do art, especially when you have to do art like just for yourself. Good on you, Moon. Good for Gal. Sometimes she's bad at remembering to just do things for herself sometimes too. You know, like just doing a piece of artwork. Just for herself, not to post. Not to think about like, oh, we can make merch with this. Just because it's fun. This kind of just looks like gloop. It's not giving oyakodon. You caught the Matula fish? Congratulations. The Matula fish. Scaleless. Oh, that looks really good. Okay, so we gotta... Oil paintings? Oh, oil paintings is interesting. It just takes so long to dry. She's impatient, you know. Honestly, whatever media helps you. Oh, you got red mana? You're just typing scaleless? Matula's not even here! They're catching strays? Poor gal. Not even here to defend themselves? How do bows work? How do the shadows on bows work? Oh. A robocod? That's pretty good. That's your best dad joke so far. She feels like the bowl is a bit empty looking. You know, like it feels like it's empty. What if we had some of the sauces? So it looks like it's just dripping. Fish. Finish fish. It's full of food. It's not. It doesn't look. It looks. This is what happened when with the same bowl as her sub emotes. Captain Precious! Welcome, welcome! She's currently trying to draw an Oyakodon, and it's there's some success. It looks okay. She's not saying it looks awe-inspiring. Bro, where's the... Okay, the green is over there. Maybe darker? No. Late. You're on the menu now. Thank you for following, Precious. You're on the menu now. Electric eel. Feel discriminated against because the rolls weren't current. How cruel. Poor eel. That's something she wants to cook, actually. She really wants to try to make her own unagi. But finding, like, the right eel in this country is kind of hard. She knows that wasn't the point of the joke, but like she thought about it because she saw it today. Not today. She saw it yesterday, and she was like, "Oh, you know what? She could cook some eels, jelly eel. No. Unagi is like grilled style with some sweet sauce. Very good. You stream every day. She streams at least she tries 3 times a week. It's 3 to 4 right now times a week." She's streaming every day until Tuesday. Aw, thanks, Moon. Yes, you can join her Discord there. She probably won't add you personally, though, because she has too many DMs. Not to be Miss Popular or anything, but she does not have time to reply to a lot of DMs. Unless they're, like, important. She does not have a Twitter one. You can just... Honestly, she's the same everywhere. ToriThaiga everywhere. No, it's actually exclamation mark Gao? She thinks that's her. Yeah, there we go. Gao. This one right here. Oh, there you go! She does have her socials. Look at her. Look at her. Remember the time she used to, there used to be a time she would post, like, cross-post on Reddit, too. Like, back in the day where she still had life in her. Yeah. Thank you for the headset. Thank you, thank you. Copy, look, copy. Patreon, she does not have Patreon. No, the maid cafe does have a Patreon. The maid cafe has a Patreon, but Tori does not. You think she has enough time to, like, do anything? She hardly updates her phone. First, she's not adding you. She doesn't know who you are. OnlyFans? Nobody wants to see her toes. Nobody wants to see them, their tiger toes. Aw. Oh, one more chance, everyone. Mods? Yeah, one chance. One chance, everyone. If it happens again, Ryden finally gets his comeuppance. He finally gets what he wishes for. Only Tori's. She'll only post a photo of her face. The VTuber one, not the real one. Bro, you want those, like, DMing bots? You know, when the ones are, like, close enough? She wonders if it's one of those, like, art scammer gals, right? The close enough is so funny. The close enough is so funny. She would not laugh. Can you also remove them off Discord too? What an odd gal. What an odd gal. You know, sometimes what she likes to do, back in the day before AI bots became a thing, like AI art became a big thing, when gals used to like just steal artwork, she would reverse search image the search and she'd be like, oh no, she drew one that's similar as well, and she should just post the actual artwork that they stole it from, and then they block her. Classic. Probably should report that kind of content, but oh well. You know, they could even be a child, or they're just weird. One or two, you know? We never know. You can copyright strike them, not gonna lie. She does not have the will or the time to do that. But it's funny. Really worried about people stealing art instead of worrying about AI? Yeah, that's the problem. Like, nowadays, whenever she gets those bots, they always use AI art. So, like, it doesn't reverse image search very well. So, she doesn't end up, you can't find them as easily. It's not as funny anymore. Do you think the spillages make it worse? I kind of think it's kind of making it look a bit messy now. Yeah. It makes it look messy. Maybe if we like... That looks slightly better. Whee! Cheeseburger? She wishes that this would be as easily found as a cheeseburger. Captain Noggin. Welcome, welcome. Oyakudon. Does that look like this? Not really. Let's... It looks close enough, but she doesn't need a bowl. The bowl's kind of empty. She feels like she needs something else from the bowl. Maybe we have a pattern or something. Oh! She got a notification? Halloween? Fish. That's a lot of money. What do you get with money? Just get anything with money? Damn! You're rich! Flexing? How to make stress? What do you mean? How to make are you not stressed? Why are you hitting the bars of new Super Mario? It's because she's playing a Nintendo playlist right now. Will we find out will we get copyright striked? Who knows? We'll find out. Caught furry? Oh hell yeah. Urge to redeem another fish. Redeem? Yeah, you can do that. Nintendo's already sending their assassin? Hell yeah. Please. She awaits. Oh, there we go. One per stream, yeah. You can do it more if you want. Like, it's not like people are redeeming it like crazy. Okay. So far we have Krakow. We have Oyakodon. What's the next dish? what's the next dish? What scrannings will we have today? Time to go to her own cooking time to see what she feels like putting in the recipe book. Takoyaki? She could do okonomiyaki or takoyaki. She'll do one or the other. Majima's hanging out a fish. It is Majima's birthday, to be fair. It is his birthday. So maybe it is time for him to have his own fish. Does she not have a fish? I think she's pretty sure she has a fish one. No fish? Where she put it? She put it in graphics? She saved everybody's fish somewhere, but she doesn't remember where she put the fish. Instructions, Winky. What does that mean? What does Winky Face mean? Like, do you want her to create it? Like, just... You know what? She will figure it out. Okay, wait. Fish. She can't find where she put the fish. Wait. No. I don't remember where she put the fish. Wait. Tori but crab? She already has that. You can catch Tori but crab. She doesn't even have her own one. She just has Tori but crab. She'll figure it out. You caught it? Oh. Congratulations. You get a good crab. She needs a loo. She'll be back in a second. She'll probably, put it on BRB though. Back in a second. she's going to create the maid senpai fish. Okay. Maid senpai fish. Is koi even edible? Anything's edible if you put enough soy sauce on it. Is it 7? Is it 7? Is the Miku number 7? You would not eat a sea cucumber with a shitload of sauces? She wouldn't eat a cucumber full stop, but that's not because it's not covered in sauces. She doesn't like them. Is it what? Is it 1? Yeah, 1. Oh, you know what? There you go. Sorted! Just as God intended! Oh, cow. Everyone's becoming fish. To become fish, you must collect the ability to become fish. Meow, 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 meow. There you go. You can be Miku fish. Castle. most wildest look yet. Because of Miku, VTubers are a possibility? Fair, but also annoying orange. Okay, let's put you in the middle. And she doesn't remember where she put the fish. She remembers she saved it somewhere. Ah! Cool fish. She found the file. There you go. Now, every fish is fish. Oh, she can't add it yet. You know what? She'll finish drawing, Bruh, why she... It's just a difficult piece of art to do, too. Okay. Okay. How does this gal, like, chew? You know, like, how does this gal chew? Think about it, right? Because Majima's like style is based on like snakes and stuff. Do you think Nat can't like even play the Yakuza games because of it? You don't know, Nat has like a pretty strong snake phobia. She had problem with games, snakes and games. Yeah, like she has a really bad snake phobia. It's why we in the Moe Discord we banned all like get the spoiler warning. Any snakes and stuff, or anything with the snake pattern seems to get her too. It's a crazy phobia because like it's actually a really rough phobia to have. She didn't realize until she was like just watching a nature documentary. Even if she's avoiding things like snakes and stuff, suddenly snake like it just appears. You know, like you can't even joyfully watch an animal documentary, and that's sad. Oh, Tori doesn't have a fear of snakes. She doesn't really have a fear enough to of anything enough to not be able to do something like. She doesn't like cucumbers, but if a game has a cucumber, she'll just go ew. She wouldn't not be able to play it. Is this a satisfactory Majima fish? Got bitten by a grass snake? They're not poisonous, are they? Oh, was a snake ornament rule avoided that too? Yeah. How do you know there's an ornament? Like, how did she know there's an ornament? She opened it and she saw it and she was like, oh, and then closed the door. Not playing Hitman is funny though. She's a big fan of not playing Hitman because she's just there, being like, time to be bald. Time to be bald. The room saw snakes, floor gaming. Oh yeah, it's a very, very deep fear. She does feel so, because it's like exactly that situation where you just don't think there'll be snakes in a game and suddenly bam. Okay. Magi fish. Okay, now that the fishes, we can add Miku Senku made cool fish. Finally noticed senpai. We're gonna do 140. And you're gonna weigh 5. No! You weigh 1. Because you're number 1. Okay, next one. Majima, you weigh 61 kilos because that's how old you are. And your gold. Your bad little Moe Twitch. Probably because you're sometimes a prick, Moon. Probably because sometimes you're a little bit of a cunt, you know? Did the video check out the Moe library and see it up to outside the Moe collapse? Yeah! C'est la vie, it is. C'est la vie indeed. Can we get that on a checkie? What do you mean? What the fish? Or her calling you a cunt? If it's the latter, no! Hopefully you're recovering well, though, Moon. Hospital visits are not very fun. Do you feel you have better if you engage is like Talasphobia. She has no idea what that is. Fear of the dark? Oh, that means horror games are kind of out of your question then, right? How expensive is Majima? Maybe 1,000, 700, 600. Magi fish. The phobia is a fear of a deep sea. Oh, so games like what is it, Subnautica? Is no good for you, right? Magi fish. Always looking for curious fish. There you go. Yeah. Tantophobia? Get sure you go. Thinking you're gonna die? Everybody bites at us at some point. But it's fair enough, like, that's a really common fear, isn't it? Like, fear of, like, dying and stuff. But anyway, let's not be a bit depressing, you know? That's probably why you got banned, Moon. There's no, like... Let's not make the conversation too depressing. She just finished drawing fish. You know? Yeah, you absolutely refuse to play Subnautica. It doesn't seem very fun to her. She likes watching people play. Like, she likes watching people play co-op versions of the game. She's not a fan of playing the game itself. Because she's really bad at, like, surviving. A friend of mine played Guardians while having a really bad arachnophobia. That sounds scary, though. Like, having a inherent, like, crazy fear like that. It seems difficult. You can't play horror games. You can easily watch people play them. Yeah, same. Did you get the W's? The big W's from you didn't play Fortnite again, did you? You went to play it's not Justice League. Marvel Rivals! There you go! She forgot the series name! Welcome, bra moment. She was like genuinely trying to think what the game was. She was like, oh yes, Fortnite. What's the one with lots of gals and it's like Overwatch-like? Ah yes, Justice League. Oh yeah, we were talking about your phobia because she just finished drawing a fish of a tattoo of a character, right? Of Majima from like a dragon, and Majima's tats has like snake motifs on it, and then she was like, huh, wonder if this would be a bad vibe. You know, like, you think this would be a bad, like, this, like, every time Majima takes off his shirt to fight the final scene, Nampash just has to just not look at the screen. So yeah, we were just talking about that. Dragons are mostly, okay, so it's not a dragon on his tattoo. It's a straight up, like, blub blub, you know? Like, it's a proper blub blub. Spreading the word. Oh yeah, she got it on Epic Games. She posted it in, the Moy Live server too. Though Nakaran and Louis can't play it. It's an 18. Today when movies show directly into the dragon's mouth gives unhinged snake mouth. Yeah, that's like the level, right? Because we were talking about, like, what level would it be? Majima has a Hanya mask? Yeah, he has a Hanya mask, but if you look at his boobies, they're little squirmy gals. Because she was drawing the face just now. She won't show it because she doesn't want to, you know, jump scare. Nah, but like, she was wondering about that kind of stuff, like how it must be difficult to watch stuff. But yeah, we were just chatting about phobias like that. Can Macron get it now and play it later? That way they get it for free? They're forever 17. They're gonna graduate first before they're allowed to play it. But what was the thing? Yeah, we were just chatting about that. But thank you so much, Nappy. If you don't know who Tori is, she's just a gal. She's just a gal that bullies Nap every once in a while. Mercury is playing Doom. Is Doom a scary, like, experience? She feels like, isn't Doom just like you punched him? Calling HR? HR's in bed by now. It's 11 p.m. You're gonna have to deal with her for another another 12 hours before HR wakes up again. In Doom, you play the scary guy. Yeah, she's pretty sure in Doom, you're like the guy that everyone is scared of. Like, aren't in the most latest Doom, aren't you like known in hell to be like the evil guy? Like, you're like, oh no. But Mercury's old, you know? Mercury's old. Everyone, it's everybody out in Moe Live, except for Macaron and Louie, are forever 17. She can't get away with being a 17-year-old anymore. Except when we're in the cafe, then you know, the Moe Magic Mansion powers. You know, we just, you know, turns us into babies. But that's why Macaron and Louie can't play it. Not allowed. No. No. To be fair, like when you were never gals, like young, you all played games you weren't meant to play. But it's not very moe. She finished drawing 2 of her drawings already. So she has her kapow. And she has her yakodon. She's trying to think what's the next dish. Because she can't think of it. You've never played a sus game in your life? Was it like 3 days ago? She saw some boobs jiggle on your screen, Nappy. Ignore Nick. You know what game she would love to see Nap react to for one stream? Love in Deep Space. That'd be a great stream to see Nap like react to it. Like the men get too close. The men get way too close. They're like, okay, why are you so close to her face? Also got a flipper. Only lads you recognize as like a dragon, same. Whenever someone talks about lads and like acronyms it, she thinks like a dragon, and it's always so ow. Yeah, it's ow. Good night, don't talk on it, good night. Good night, thank you for coming by. Thank you. What other game would she honestly? She wants, cause we don't she doesn't see that many gals play, but she so wants everyone in Moe Live to play Spore. You know? Kate, Julius, Kate, ow. Welcome. She's trying to think, but it's such a good game. Fourth time you talk about Spore, is it that good? It is. Honestly, she really likes Spore because it's such a stupid game. Thank you for the headset. Thank you. She'll have a little bit of the water too. But it's right now, it's really expensive. It's £15 for a game that's 20 years old. Not, it's even more than 20 years old. It's like it came out like 2004, 2003 maybe? Oh, it is 20 years old then. How is it so expensive? It should be like £2 by now. Also, if you need to raid and run, feel free to do so. In Stretch Think Out. Sim Series is much cheaper, but you have to play as humans in Sims. In Spore, you can be a toad. You know? That's the funny part. It's time go do your chores. Go, scrub your forehead. It's gonna take you all night. But thank God for coming by, Nappy. Thank God for the raid as well. Thank God, thank God. You were 14 when Spore released? She's trying to think how old she was. 2008. Oh, she was already old. Never mind. Build mechs, cars, and possibly even Mechatori. She didn't get that far in the space screen.
Incoming call about your forehead. WARRENTY.
Why is it not talking? Its mouth moved, but no sound came out of it. Nugget? You heard it? Why can't she hear it? Huh? Huh? What? Why can't she hear it?
Pog online poggers.
Huh? Huh? Why is it coming out of her mic? Eh? Huh? She can't hear it.
Hey chat, you can hear me but Tori
Why
can't.
is it coming
Do we
out
want
of
to
her mic?
conspire about the cookies? If you agree to feed me some, can you help me retrieve them?
Huh? Eh? Huh? Huh? What on earth? She can't hear it. But the source is coming out of her mic source. Well, she can't hear it. That's really weird. Huh. Well, Nugget, you don't belong in her ears now, apparently. Maybe it was working before her, so it might just be an OBS problem and she's not really willing to go fix that for now. Okay, gals. Are we doing okonomiyaki or takoyaki? Because okonomiyaki and takoyaki are very similar.
Since she can't
As
hear
in the
this,
dough.
Tori is
The
cute.
dough is very similar. She can't hear, but she can read, Brandon. Thank you. She can read. What other dish? Conspire about cookies. You agree to feed tomorrow is the cookie day. Tomorrow is cookie day. We're gonna go over to the Moe Live. The Moe Live channel tomorrow, and we're gonna eat some cookies with some of the maids of the cafe. No, that's one thing she's actually thinking about. How? Cause we call Moe Livers, so that refers to the Vtuber branch. What do we call the maids and butlers of the cafe? Cause like she always says, the staff of the cafe, but technically the Moe Livers are staff too. And she's not really sure how to refer to them. Sir, she can't call her own staff servants. She can't do that. cookies she has bought. So far, she might get more. Oh, that's a big picture. Here's all she has so far. Okay, never mind. Still doesn't fit. There you go. She has the most basic of British biscuits. We have hobnobs, which is Tori's personal favorite. She loves a hobnob. Jammy Dodgers, very common. Bourbon creams. We have custard creams, which are those two are very common ones. Shortcake, nice biscuits, digestives, malted milk, and fig rolls. Everybody she knows hates fig rolls. So it'll be interesting to see if anyone likes the fig rolls. She finds them kind of nasty. Not had fig rolls in years. Going to Morrison's criminal. Morrison's has the best fish for sashimi. Misapai, actually. Morrison slaps for their fishmongers. No Tim Tams? It's not British. Tim Tams are Australian. No Jaffa Cakes? Read the last word and come back to her. Custard creams are the best. She's not against custard creams. But hobnobs like OT biscuits with chocolate on them, great. All the common ones, she likes the nice biscuits. No rusks? How much money do you want her to, like, she doesn't eat biscuits, okay? You have to understand, she's not buying, like, 20 quid's worth of bickies. Okay, wait, what other biscuits do you think are British? Jaffa Cakes are biscuits? Read the second word, Moon. Do those exist in the UK? Yeah, they have them in Morrison's. But they're not cookies. Should we just get like normal chocolate chip like Maryland's cookies? She can go grab them tomorrow. She needs to go to the post box anyway. Caramel digestives. You know what she's found recently? McVitie's have a gold. You know, like the chocolate gold bars? They have gold digestives. Ginger nuts. You know what? She forgot to buy ginger nuts. Okay, wait. Let her write this down. You can bake shortbread, but we already have shortcake biscuit. That's basically shortbread. Okay, let's see. You guys gonna tell her what biscuits. Okay, ginger nuts. What else, gals? You got Jaffa Cake? Should she buy it? Okay, personally, she hates Jaffa Cakes. With a passion. She thinks they're grim because she hates orange chocolate anyway. So she can get some. But like, she's not gonna eat them. She can get them. Jaffa Cakes. Just so that we can have a debate about it. Garibaldi's? Where the hell is she gonna get Garibaldi's from? That's like... Is that British? Isn't that like... That's just raisin cookies, right? Rich tea and bourbon creams. No, she has bourbon creams. They're right there. Bourbon creams. You hate orange chocolate but what, raspberry chocolate? Fruity chocolate's weird, okay? Chocolate needs to be sweet. It can't be sour. Pot earrings? Yeah, why not? If she finds them, pot earrings. You want jelly babies? In the biscuit trying stream? In the biscuit stream? Dead fly biscuits? That's not real, is it? She's not a bicky gal. She's not a bicky gal, she won't not lie. Okay, should we just get like normal choco Maryland's chocolate biscuit. Would graham crackers count? They're not British though. Like graham crackers are like American, no? Garibaldi's are dead fly biscuits? No way that's what they are. No, that's Grin fam if it is. Oh no, okay. It just says they're just blackcurrant. They're just raisin cookies. Ew. The problem is, right? She's gonna have to keep these in her house. Does that mean you don't have s'mores? Oh, but we have the things to make s'mores. We have like marshmallows and chocolate bickies. Right? That we don't just have s'more. We have tea cakes. We have tea cakes. Those are pretty good, to be fair. You know what? She's putting a tea cake. Oh, that means she has to go out tomorrow. Oh, she hates going out on Saturdays. She hates going out on Saturdays. I want you to be sick of them. Oh, pink wafers? They just taste like plastic? Plus, like, she doesn't think the wafers, like, what you're talking, like, you know, like, local brand ones? They're not really British. You know, like, she knows what you're talking about. You're talking about these weird Asda looking ones, you know, the ones that just... These guys, these are not yummy. Hey, Tori, what's rolling cafe, Marcus? She did some food art, but now she's talking about British biscuits because she's trying to decide if this is enough biscuits to yap around on. Maybe it's not. Fox biscuits? These are, okay, so Fox's biscuits does have malted milks. We have malted milk. We have malted milk. Between graham crackers, it's not a s'more without the cracker. Yeah, but we have digestives for that. You're sitting here with the Audi. Audi? You can buy some of Audi? That's technology right there. You know where you need to go? You need to go Poundland. You need to go Poundland. That's when you get the peak British snacks and biscuits, okay? And there's 69 things in Poundland. Okay, wait, you guys can go look at it yourself too. You guys can tell her what's in the Poundland. Are Riz biscuits British? Are they or are they American? She doesn't know. But yes. Okay, this is why she was struggling, right? When did you ever get those boxes? Iceland? Doing those 5-pound broken biscuit boxes? Beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. 5 pounds for 2 kilos of broken biscuits? Beautiful. Biscoff? She already has Biscoff in the house, so she can do Biscoff cookies. But like, she actually really struggled when she went out to buy them. Like, obviously, these are like the common ones she knows that are British. But some of them she doesn't know what's British and what isn't. Like, she's not actually sure on some of these. Biscoff tea. She has Biscoff tea itself. Oh, there's chocolate biscuits on there. Any good? These ones? Bourbon creams? Or are you talking about, like, penguins? Because penguins are pretty good. Penguins are pretty good. Oh, paw rings. Not seen those in forever. She used to give away paw earrings at MCM when she used to have a table. She would give away because they're vegan. So they're, like, healthy. In a way where vegans can have them, so she would always stock them. But now they're too expensive. Too expensive now? Well, you said, can't we do something? They look like Oreos? Oh, they're pretty good. But she actually likes there's like a Nutella brand one. Those are really good. Biscotti or something like that? Those are the better ones. Okay. But the problem is, right? What tells them apart? Because, like, for example, Galaxy chocolate digestives and chocolate digestives are the exact same thing. Should we just get, like, cookies? Cafe, Jaeger, cafe. Welcome. We're talking about biscuits now. Penguins are good. Penguins slap, but she likes the mint chocolate ones. She's controversial that way. Never figured out if nice biscuits are called because they're nice or they come from Nice in France. She just likes them because it's just nice. What's better than one chocolate digestive, two of them together? Like a it becomes like a chocolate sandwich. You're right? Oh, there we go. Nutella biscuits. Those are so good. Okay, so far she has ginger nuts, Jaffa cakes, pot earrings, Maryland's chocolate biscuit, and tea cakes. Anything else to add to the list? With coconut, we have like macaroons. Not to be mistaken with macaron. Okay, macaroon. We can use Bourbons for con ID. Made macaroon. That's her alter ego. That's when like a virus hits macaron's PC system. Is macaron a biggie? Ooh! Are macarons considered as biscuits? Maybe. Yeah, she would think that they're like bickies. She thinks they're bickies. Okay, so yeah. You think that's a good enough list for her to go buy tomorrow? Or tell somebody else to buy for her? Arrowroot bickies are proper British? You think she can find it at the local Tesco Express next to her? Cause she's not gonna drive to go get these, by the way. She's already gone out. She's not seen these, the arrowroot ones. They kinda just look like nice cookies. If macaron shrinks down really tiny, she'll become made micron. Macaron's already like 3 foot tall. You want it to be the size of a tennis ball? Okay, maybe let's see. At macaron, if you were shrunk, would you be made micron? Let's see what she replies. Don't forget rich tea. Okay, why is the difference between rich tea biscuits and nice biscuits? Because they're all the same to her. They just look the same. They just look the same to her. Her chat wants to know. What's the difference? Cause they kind of look alike. She was tempted to buy the rich tea biscuits, but like they look the same as nice biscuits. Like she can't tell the difference. She's not gonna go look at them. They're just plain ass biscuits. Dissolve it when you show them a cuppa. But isn't that the same as the nice ones? Like they'd also dissolve when you dip them in tea. You know what? She's glad she gets this conversation because she can swear today. She's not allowed to swear tomorrow, so she's getting all her frustrations out about these biscuits today. She has to be cordial and good. Also, Cafe Cherry Plum, Cafe, welcome. Macaron has not read her message. How dare her? But, okay, should we get rich biscuits too? Okay, who's gonna eat all these cookies? Okay, like, she can't eat all these bickies. Like these are whole packs of bickies. Oh, scones are British versus American biscuits. She would like to say they're probably quite around. Moon, thank you so much for the 20 months. Thank you. But she likes to think they're quite the opposite way. Because, as far as she knows, the British made scones first. She's pretty sure America did not, like, the Native Americans would not approve of scones. Because they're plain as shit. That's why you have the other maids to help. She's trying to eat a decent meal afterwards. Like, even when we eat all these bickies, we cannot finish all those bickies, okay? Like, it's only her and potentially 5 of us. You want to join the stream? You should get a multi-pack, Magua. The reason why Tori can't get a multi-pack is because she can't get a multi-pack. Like, she can't. Like, not everybody will get to eat a bicky, so we can't you know, do the bicky consumption. Oh, we don't get a turn in the bicky consumption. Oh, biscuits here are basically a piece of bread. They're just scones, but like savory. Thank you so much for the membership, Moon and Brandon. Thank you. Scones are a type of biscuit to us, but they're usually mentally connect biscuits with savory. They're not always plain. But lately, they have been growing out of plain scones in this country. Like the most recent high tea place she went to, they were like, "Oh, would you like a cheese scone?" She was like, "Excuse her, what? Excuse her? Why are you taking your seat quietly and then take a seat loudly?" Also, why are you taking a seat after you've been here for an hour? What? She doesn't mind scones, but she only likes freshly baked scones, and you have to have it with like clotted cream and everything. Mold them into one big biscuit and reduce the amount of biscuits to be consumed. She can make, to be fair, with any leftover biscuits, she's probably gonna just turn them into a cake or something. Curious what the difference was? So take a seat, but quietly. It means that she doesn't say hi to you. Basically, it means that you want her to know that you want her to know that you're here, but she won't say your name in chat. Just because some people would prefer lurking. Ow. Cheese scones are imposters. They're a bit weird because, like, if you have them in afternoon tea, if you have afternoon tea and you have cheese with like jam and cream, that's weird. Welcome. Thank you for the stretch. Thank you for the hydrate. What would you say this is a good collection of biscuits to try, or at least quite British? Bye. You're never Brit. You can let her know. Those are nice at the last event. Imagine they were a pain to prepare. They weren't particularly like the biggest pain to prepare, because you just like they're just like you just make them and then you put them in the oven. Like she pre-cut and like prepared them before, so like they're just, all you do is shove them into the oven for a bit. Fig roll? Oh, wait, the ginger nuts? Okay, apparently ginger nuts is a thing she has to go get. Fine, it's on her list. There's a list of things she has to go buy tomorrow, which is ginger nuts, Jaffa cakes, party rings, Maryland chocolate biscuits, and tea cakes. Are you a fan of fig rolls? You're like the only gal she's ever known. Thank God for the head pat. You're the only gal that likes fig rolls. She has never met a gal that's like fig rolls. You love fig rolls? What the fuck? Blythe, you're the only gal she's ever met that likes fig rolls. You eat them, but you won't enjoy them? She's a hater. She doesn't hate them. Like, you know what? She's about to say, Magua, she'll eat them, but she's not gonna be like, cool, this is a good tea time bicky. So many love them, right? You're like the only gal she knows that likes fig rolls. Like, Okay, and cherry plum. You're two of many. Where are shortcake biscuits? Right there. These are sets. They're custard creams, bourbon creams, nice biscuits, and shortcake ones. See? It's one gal, okay? It's one gal. One gal. I'm a fig roller. Are you, Speedy, do you also like fig rolls? Cause like, she thought fig roll enjoyers were all like retirees, okay? She said it. They're all old people. Okay? All ancient gals. She does not know a single gal that's in her age range that likes fig rolls. To be fair, most gals don't even know what fig rolls are because they're quite old people biscuits, okay? They're not in the front. They're not in the front of the Morrison's shelf. They're like at the bottom corner. You know the dishes and rich tea aren't the same? Should we go get rich cookie biscuits then? Okay, rich biscuits. There you go. Most people here also don't like fig rolls. There we go. Echo cake enjoyers out here? Echo cakes? Magua, you're showing your age! You are showing your age real fast! Cafe 10,000, cafe. You could eat the entire fig roll pack in one? Well, lucky you! Because, you get to eat the rest of this packet. Cause she ain't touching them if they don't get finished off by the maids. My mom always buys them and I hate them. They're basically big circular fig rolls. You happily eat them all? Make sure you eat, okay? Make sure you eat them because she's not gonna eat them. Maybe Mama Tiger will like it. Maybe she'll get Mama Tiger to try one. You think Mama Tiger will like it? Mama Tiger would be like, ooh, fig rolls. You should buy fig rolls for your trip. You need to buy a collection of British things to bring over. That's important. You know? On a floppy disk? Can you even get like ports for floppy disks now? Mama Tiger on Moe stream? You know the only time that Mama Tiger's ever like been crossed the world with Moe has been at Hyper Japan because Mama Tiger likes to go to Hyper Japan, and she told a story a few times where a lot of people were gathering in the kitchen and it was kind of annoying some of the kitchen staff, like, oh, these people kind of in the way. Mama Tiger shows up, her aura casts everyone out, everybody stood up and left. Like, can you imagine? The old Asian lady aura is so strong that like people just up and left. You're terrified to meet her. You still remember her picture, Wiley, from when you were there? Don't worry, those pictures have multiplied ever since Mama Tiger is here. I ain't ever seen it, but you can find them. You can imagine the aura of like an old Asian lady holding her Hermes bag with pearls, with her discounted Mio alcohol and her freebie she got from Marugame. Like, you know, Mama Tiger filled her fucking fridge in the last Hyper Japan, the one before that. She doesn't remember. Well, one of them, Marugame was giving out free like noodles, and Mama Tiger finessed like 6 over the day, and she would just be like, "Hey, Tori, put this in the fridge." So she, at the end of the day, instead of like, you know, the product she needs to sell, like her milk and like all the important stuff, it's just bottles of Marugame noodles. A Kiryu trip? She can't deal with that. That was still the most funniest. Like, she was like, "Why are you dressed as Kiryu Kazuma?" You have a whole box of 7.5s that end up in the bin? That's a bit sad. It's a bit sad. Put 3.5 floppies in bulk before selling them off to small batches. What do you do with them? Just like, what do you do with floppy disks? What do you do? Can't do anything with floppy disks. The drivers are easy to get. So she presumes that it's because, like, you know, people just throw away floppy disks. She does like the fact that, you know, the icon to save is still a floppy disk. She likes that. Okay, right. So far she has ginger nuts, Jaffa cakes, party rings, Maryland chocolate biscuits. And Macaron has replied for crying out loud, and then a gif with her throwing a brick at her. Does that count? Like that comes back to when we said that Macaron would be a micron. There we go. There's your answer, everyone. Time to start giving Tori VHS and laser discs. She would like a laser. She actually recently threw away her VHS player, which is a bit sad. But she was like, when was she ever gonna fucking touch this thing? You know? When is she ever gonna touch the VHS player? When? When on off? Get 2k points to redeem a fish. Become fish. Become fish. Okay, right. Now she has... Now she has... Friends literally nicknamed the Commodore because he's obsessed with Commodore computers. Would this friend like to get the one that's just in her old family home back in Thailand? Cause that thing's a brick. It's yellow as hell. On care redeems. That's too nice. She's too nice to her. Okay. Time to make... We're gonna do blood from memory. Fish. She forgot how your hair looked like. We don't... Well... Yeah, well, we don't all want to drown our friends, you know? She's keeping you hydrated! Just 64 on Amiga? You think she knows that? Brandon is right. You think she remembers? If she finds a photo of it, she'll post it and you gals can figure it out. Does it look like shit, basically? It looks like a cartoon version of a computer. Like, what color is your hair? Blue, right? Like light blue? been many years. Has it been many years? Was it 2 years ago? Or was it 3? She doesn't remember anymore. She's kind of losing track of time. She's pretty sure it's... You have blue hair? 3 years? Has it actually been 3? That's crazy. Time's gone really quick. Time really has gone really quick. But she's glad that, you know, you're still doing, like, you're still content creating and everything. It's actually kind of hard to, like, think about, like, some of the gals she's made throughout her time as a VTuber. She feels like she needs to get a reference out, or else she just end up, this is just the fish. Like, she feels like she needs to do... some sort of referencing. Of course she's gonna grab a recent reference. Time to go... fly. Haha, your ears are white. She knew something was different. There you go. White here. You still have your heterochromia. Excellent. Fish. You will find on X, me and our homies hate X. You think Tori has blue sky up? You think Tori has blue sky that quickly? I think Tori did. She's doing good. She's had a bit of a busy day. An Xer? Can't you figure that bit out? She hasn't used... You think she can move? You know how long it took her to move from Skype to Discord? You know, Link, you know how long? We'll help her pulling gals what socks they're wearing at 2 a.m. Honestly, next week we're having a Zatsu stream where we go over all the polls that we've done so far. Well, at least some of them. You're a little behind our times. You're right. You can have a hike. But we'll go over the polls. Next week, we'll go over the polls on the streams. It might be Monday stream. Where we go over the polls about like a little Zatsu where we just talk about the different polls we've gone through. Okay, right. PNG. The live fish. Okay, time to add. You wanna write the weight and gold for yourself? Below fish. She just She cares about your health. So stretch and hydrate. Yeah, to you, you'll be 3 because you have 3 lines on your face, and you'd be worth 900 because you're a good gal. There you go. And get Buzz Riff to you. She can go on Blue Sky. She has Blue Sky on her phone. Unless your model is completely different. Is your design completely different now? Your design completely different? Legendary fish? Yeah, she's gonna say it. You have the Suika model right now, right? It is very cute. It suits you so much. Yeah. Oh, it's missing a Hoge. How desperate are you for the Hoge? Scale 1 to 10. Desperate now? Okay. Fine, there you... Wait, it's white. Okay, and then now you just have a gray tail. There you go. Did you see blind change coming? What a weird question to ask. That's a very interesting question to ask a gal. No matter what, blind, it's just blind. What, like... She don't know how to say it, but like, blind is just blind. Like, there's not really a change. Blind is just blind. It's a weird question to ask. Oh no, she needs to edit the fish. Okay, don't worry. Just a go, yeah. What the fuck is that? Sweet Tori? Not really, just sweet. It's normal, right? A gal is just a gal. Unless you're a cunt. Then you're a cunt. Okay, wait, we need to edit. We need to edit. Blowfish. There you go. What a cut. Exactly. Are you asking what is a cunt? Ugh. That's a loaded question right there. How do you describe what is a cunt to somebody? A dickhead, but like worse. They're a bad gal. But apparently Americans find it a bit more assaulting. She didn't realize that? Because in the UK, we kind of call each other that all the time. Right? Like, she didn't realize that it's like a... What? In America? But like in the UK, you could make a funny joke and someone's like, "Oh, you're such a cunt." It can be slash lovingly. You know? Slash lovingly. But in the US, apparently it's like that's not on. You can't call someone that. No. It's downgraded so much he's just lost now. She feels like a lot, and too many people use it where it can't be like it's not really a bad word in the UK anymore. You know, in the US it still is a bad word. Don't say it. Don't say it. Okay. Blackfish is complete. Calling someone a bitch? It feels like calling someone a bitch is less funny. You know? You're on the menu now. Thank you for following, Mid Bro Matt. What does that mean? You're on the menu now. Shit. Does that mean you're like a mid-tier bro? Like you would help a homie out 50% of the time. You'd be like, maybe yeah, you're too far, bro. Or you'd be like a mid-wingman. You think it'd be like this count only follows mids vibe? Fair. Fair. She likes being mid. She feels like it's too much pressure being not mid. Mid's good. You know? I'll help you out if the odds are in your favor. That is what it is. That is what mid-bro man is. That is exactly... Mid is very British? As in the word mid? No way that's British. No way that's a British-only word. Being mid? Oh, British people being mid. You know what? Fair. You know how when she went to the States, she was so confused how friendly people are. In the UK, it is in London anyway. When someone talks to her, she thinks they want something. As a bitch is used as a derogatory term and as a thing for close friends too. Yeah, it's a bit like cunt. But like, for her to call someone a bitch or a cunt, like you have to be pretty. You have to be like you have to be a decent enough friend not to take it offensively. You know? Oh, we haven't had one of these in ages. She had no idea. Oh fuck, she already failed it. We love people. I know very, very loud, evil people make it seem like we all feel that way. We don't. We love people. Speak for yourself. Some people are certainly something in the UK. But all those fig rolls taste yummy. Are you also a fig roll lover? Why am I finding fig roll lovers on this chat? You're wildin'. Okay. We have something called Fig Newtons out here. They're the same thing. Fig Newtons are... See, when one comes out, they all finally be like, oh, finally. Reverend. I am not British, don't... Congratulations. Mid is... You're a middle child. You don't know it was British, and bro is because you're brother before. Man is just for goofs. Ah, okay. You actually have like a full backstory to your name? Is mid not like, is mid, the actual word mid? That is a very fitting name, but is the word mid actually British? No way. No way. Go to your question. Oh, people saw signs? What are... Although I'm not gonna lie, I don't really know what signs could be, you know? A gal is just a gal. Like, maybe it's because I'm so, like, face, like, you know, like, gender blind. I don't really, I don't really see signs. I have a gaydar. No? Like, I can usually tell if someone's a little bit fruity. You know? Mid probably comes from Roman. It's British? I never knew mid was a British term. No way. Wait. Google, is mid a British term? It's not a uniquely British term. Okay, there you go. Not British term, you're being trolled? Okay. You know what? Fair enough. I understand. I'm a bit stupid and I don't understand the words of the words of the new age. Mid is very British. It is a little bit though. It is a bit British to be a bit mid. A gaydar, yeah. Like, maybe it's because I'm Thai, but like the gaydar is kind of strong. Like, you usually can tell. I'm like, you ain't straight. But maybe it's because I am not straight. Like, you know, like maybe it's because like we can sense each other, right? We can be like, you're one of us. Maybe because I'm Thai? Listen, okay? Thai people just have certain radars. Straight people have gaydars too, but it's more learned and inherent. You got it because you learn both ways and you're just a nosy bastard? Yeah! Same! You know? Same! Like, I like all gals. All gals, very good. But the gaydar is pretty good. Her gaydars only work at 6% capacity. That's such a only gal pal only joke. You know, that's such a gal pal only joke. But honestly, just notice. Y'all notice she fell first person in 1 second, hasn't bothered trying since. I've been saying I this whole time! What? What? I haven't failed! I never fail! I'm a winner! That's a lot of she's for first person. I'm reading, chat! What? Did I fail it? Did I actually fail it? I was genuinely trying! Captain Cree, Captain. Welcome. So read, yeah, you can't fault me for reading, chat. You can't. I'm pretty sure I have not failed this round. I have been thinking about what I'm saying this whole time. I rejoined to Biscuits. Biscuits is going. Biscuits is going, Abby. It's so ingrained in Tori's system. First person doesn't exist anymore. I have to constantly think about speaking in first person. Even at cons, like, you know how hard it is not to, like, speak in first person, especially to, like, gal pals? The biscuit's gone? It's for tomorrow's stream. Tomorrow we're talking about biscuits. We're gonna be eating, bickies with, some of the Moe staff. To rate them. We're gonna have a little map. We got biscuits. Yeah, we're all gonna be eating some bickies. We're gonna be adding more bickies though. You want fig roll? Never seen a gal so in love with fig rolls in my life. So it feels weird for me to hear Tori talk in first person. Listen, it's hard. It's hard. It's hard for me to speak in first person. If I start the day, like, for example, at cons, it's not as hard because I start the day and I get used to it. But, like, having to switch from, like, a natural state of talking to something else is difficult. Orange chocolate custard creams? I have never heard of those. Those are not normal. Those are not normal, right? Those aren't common. Also got the angel, got the Goku, welcome. But imagine my shock. Listen, I have to live in a normal life outside. And I have to speak in first person or else people think I'm crazy, okay? But if I'm comfortable in my PJs, which I am currently in my PJs, and streaming and with my friends, I would like to speak in the way I like to speak. You're in Delta? Yeah, Delta came over to the UK for a while, for like 10 days. A comfy gal for real? Who wears fancy clothing when they're VTubing? You know? One day, my webcam's gonna turn on and all you're gonna see is just me in like a tank top and that's it. We're putting orange chocolate custard creams on the list, but no rich tea? No, rich biscuits are in there. We're not putting down orange chocolate custard creams. We're not putting them right now. The to buy list is ginger nuts, Jaffa cakes, pot earrings, Maryland chocolate biscuits, tea cakes, and rich biscuits. I don't know where I'm gonna get them from because I don't want to go to like the local shops for it. So I'm gonna go ask people to get them for me. Although I like a button-up shirt sometimes, button-up shirts ping off on me. It's kind of sad. Booba too big. Or else oversized shirt. You know, unless it just goes, oh no, I missed Delta. Next time. Freedom! She can finally go back and talking normally now, Jesus Christ. No! She has noticed though, when she's talking to like other gals in person, she ends up slipping into first person sometimes. Like she was baby talking to that cat yesterday. And she was like, oh, she spoke in first person. Naughty gal. Oh, for fuck's sake! Miana! Oh, Jesus Christ. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, well. Stop using your points! Okay. Gals. Who wants to pick up these biscuits for me? Chat says we need them to complete the quest, the list. Okay, there you go. Miana shouldn't be allowed to use points on both accounts. Miana has two accounts up. Watching me at the same time. Miana can do whatever the hell they want. So I have the biscuit party going on? Oh hell yeah! One of the gals can go buy the bickies. Very nice. Very nice. No, actually, now I think about it, my favorite biscuit is the tea cakes. Cause they're all basically s'mores. Not like normal tea cakes, but like these ones. They're so good, honestly. These ones. I want these. Feel free to get ever type you want cookie. There we go. Tea cakes that count as a biscuit? Apparently Jaffa cakes! They want Jaffa cakes in the list too! And I don't think they're biscuits, but apparently they are. So it's gonna be a debate. It's gonna be a debate. Cake is confirmed by the actual Jaffa Cake company. I think Jaffa Cake is a Jaffa Cake. But people seem to think it's a biscuit, which are absolutely incorrect. But, you know, let the gals believe what they believe. No, to be fair, I would rather think tea cakes are more biscuit-like than Jaffa cakes. Cause look. See? This big. There you go. It's more of a biscuit because this is biscuit. This is cookie, right? So tea cakes are more of a biscuit than Jaffa cakes are biscuits. Jaffa cakes are not fucking biscuits, but you know. To each in their own. Fucking weirdo. A biscuit shape, but saying a cake, it's the sponginess. Honestly, I hate Jaffa cakes. I think they're the most disgusting things. Like, that the UK has brought out. The UK has brought out. At the end of the day, that's just the way the cookie crumbles. But Jaffa cakes don't crumble. They just smush. Just smush. Jaffa cakes, nasty. Are nice. I don't even like orange. You're all wrong. You're all wrong. Jaffa cakes are like, hey, I don't even like Tori's chocolate orange, okay? They're fun to break, but why do they taste sour? Why does chocolate taste sour? They're cakes? Yeah, I think so too. I think Jaffa cakes are cakes too. But apparently some people don't. Apparently some people don't. I'm gonna bring you a gift with MCM/joking. Can you at least bring like a sausage roll with it too? Sure. Oh fuck, she got it. She made a mistake. Oh, she has to start over again. She's halfway through. Oh, bloody hell. Okay. Okay. Almost had it. She gets passionate. Oh, for fuck's sake. I get passionate about it. I get very passionate about it, okay? I get very passionate about it. Don't mind a chocolate orange, but you're not fond of the Jaffa cake flavor? I just don't like fruity chocolate. Everybody's bringing Jaffa cakes. No expensive they are. Save your money. It's like £1.75 now for a box of Jaffa cakes. You know how expensive MCM is? You think you can afford £1.75 for a joke? No. Orange chocolate stuff ain't sour. What the fuck? It's sour. It has You can't convince me. I've tried it multiple times and it's just not it. I don't even like fruit-flavored biscuits. Fruit-flavored bickies? Not it. Bring a Windsor's bag to the next event and it's filled with Jaffa cakes. You just hear me cry from the kitchen. What do you mean tart? Yeah! Tart and sour are the same thing. Okay? Not fan. Not fan. I'll get kicked out. Our next cafe event. It's like June. Oh, Jesus Christ, like 2 weeks. Not the event, like June. But no, tart things are not it. Okay, I don't like cakes with fruit on them. I like strawberry, like shortcake, cause those usually like those cakes are usually really like are like overly sweet, and the strawberries are sweet too. That's good. Rest of them, no. Okay, let me go find a photo of okonomiyaki. Let me just okonomiyaki. Okay. We'll try to do one more drawing before the end of stream. Maybe I'll be able to. I don't know. We kind of yapped a little bit much. We kind of yapped a little bit much. What kind of okonomiyaki toppings is like the one though? I'm actually a big fan of just plain okonomiyaki. Yap or no yap? When are you playing this game? Every day. Every day. I actually really want to do 3 drawings for per art stream. You like carrot cake? Depends. Carrot cake can be really nice or it can be really bad. Like, you could either have a really bad one, as in, why is there a list of players? What the hell? Walnut cake is where it's... walnut cake and carrot cake is the same thing, though. You can have a carrot and walnut cake. But, what was it? I can have a nice carrot cake, but I can have some bad ones. Like, some of them are too sweet, some of them are too, like, cream cheesy. What the fuck is this list? Do you think I know? I didn't post it. That was an exclamation mark thing. You think I know? Absolutely not. Okay, right. This one should be relatively easy to draw. I think it shouldn't be too difficult. I hope. The okonomiyaki, yeah. It's one of the most easiest thing to make, but the problem with making okonomiyaki is that you kind of just have too much of it. And you don't really know what to do with it, because like, it's kind of stuck with an insane amount of stuff. But what we're gonna do with this one, we're gonna do it in layers. Wait, we should do it like... whole piece. You always want to eat the whole thing? You've always wanted to try it? You never tried it? Rice. You should honestly, it's really easy to make. It is a bit of a pain. It's easy to make a simple one. It's a bit of a pain to make like an authentic one. Because you need to get dashi. You need instant dashi. Normally that works just okay. Honestly, in the UK, there's not really anywhere that's good for it. There is one place, it's an Angel, that does a decent one. But honestly, it's not worth going sometimes, because it's just like, oh. It's not worth... Okay. We got some of the veggie pieces. It is a lot of cabbage. If you don't really like cabbage, it is a difficult one to get around if you're not a big fan of cabbage. Ow. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. It's in me, if anything can be in you. If you believe! Okay, put the sauce in there. Okay, we're set to multiply. Pop, pop, pop. Multiply. Okay. Cause the drippies to be dripping. Cause there's a bit of friedness. I got banana again. Congratulations. Huh, the color is not... Actually, the color might... I might change the color a little bit. Filter... Layer... Bro, where's the color different? Where's the color changer? Layer? Where's the filter? Bro? Big Toastman! Welcome. Talk about Toastman. Off the stream. Go watch the adoring fan screen. Not gonna lie, I've been too busy to watch anyone's streams. Down! Hello. Welcome. Oh, for fuck's sake, Devin! Devin, why? She was about to be back. Oh. Ah, she was so close. They cancel out! Let's go! Welcome, Des Bunny. Welcome. Thank you so much for the redirect. If you don't know who Tori is, she's just a gal. Currently trying to draw some okonomiyaki. And everyone in chat seems to think it's funny, haha, time to turn her to speaking first person. Do they really cancel? They don't cancel out. They don't cancel out. Normally, I speak in third person, but right now, chat seems to think it's funny to make me speak in first person, which you might think that's the norm. It is not. It is very difficult, and I really struggle with it. And I have to think about it. Do they multiply? No. We'll do both. We'll just be back to back. Just be back to back. But it's okay. You know what? I'll do it. Just add up. Yeah, no, they don't multiply. They don't become time. They don't become 100 minutes. That's not how it works. But if you have to raid and run, feel free to do so. Do you want it to be 100 minutes? Honestly, I'm gonna struggle so hard. I'll probably end stream before I can do it. You know, like I'll be like, oh, you know what? It's time to end the stream, everyone. No, that's a shame. What a shame. You know. Good night. Oh, are you going to have an? Oh no! I'm not gonna end stream yet. I'm just joking. I'm not ending stream yet. Look at what you did! Look at what all you did! Poor Toastman. You guys, were you playing Skyrim, no, Oblivion again, or were you playing the War Thunder stuff? Real question: is it a Thai thing or a Tori thing? So in the Thai language, the word "I" doesn't really exist, and when I was growing up, we used third person talking a lot, which is why, like, you know, in Thai you don't really say "I." There is a word for "I," but you kind of, when you're younger, you use third person a lot. But for example, in Thai you go like Tori ชอบกินแบบนี้แล้วก็ Tori ชอบกินแบบนั้นน่ะแล้วก็ Tori ก็ like tongue twisted now. But obviously she knows how to talk in, oh, the colors are all weird. She knows how to talk in first person. And she can in daily life, you know, she needs to be accepted by society, but she just for fuck. You fooder! You fooder! I kind of miss Among Us. Among Us was kind of fun. Got to go see you. Thank you for coming by, Toastman. Thank you. Please take care of yourself, and thank you so much again. Among Us hasn't gone anywhere yet, so you will still play it. Maybe that could be the community night stream. Like, not stream, community night activity. Among Us. I like it when we get to just be silly gals. Moe Among Us? Among Us. That sounds fun. A VR version of the game? First person? That sounds absolutely horrific. I would not lie, that sounds horrifying. That sounds absolutely horrific to try to play, because, like, I'll get scared. Everyone getting the killer in Among Us and just if you're lying through your teeth. I like to think I'm pretty bad at lying. Like, I'm pretty bad at lying if I'm put on the spot. I think. I don't know. I don't think I've ever won it without just throwing some... If I can't throw someone under the bus, I fail. That seems to be the thing with me playing Among Us. If I can't blame it on somebody else, or if someone else... If everybody suspects me, I can't talk my way out of it. Oh, Moku. Thank you for coming by. Take care of yourself, okay? Thank you for coming by. It is getting late. Oh, Jesus Christ, it's midnight? Okay, we'll end stream. No more first person redeems. Please, after the one that both Devin and Miana did, no more, because I'll probably be ending stream after that. Because I also need to wake up early. Early and, you know, in my way. Maybe you sleep too. Go to bed, blood. Blood. It's by knowing each other for like 3 years. Still can't pronounce your name. Blood. I have blood. It's like midnight. It's like you can say the time there. 1:30 midnight. It is time to EP soon. Even for little old me. Go pick dinner up from down the street. Oh, what's for din-dins? I had a crazy meal for today. Today's meal has been some crazy dishes. I had some roast duck, leftover Mama Taiga roast duck, some rice, and some mystery soup. Love the mystery soup. The mystery soup is always a funny contender. Funny life contender. Long the turtle soup? Is that a reference to the fact that I think I ate my pet turtle once? Not sure if it was, and to this day, would not know. Papa Taiga took that to his grave? You ate your turtle? Okay, long story short, I used to have a pet turtle. And it was a really cute little turtle. One day it disappeared, and for dinner, there was a turtle in our soup. But like, Papa Taiga would never say it was the pet one. So, not really sure, you know? Not really sure. No, I do genuinely think that it died from natural causes. I genuinely did think it died. Because it was a bit too... It wasn't big enough to be... the one. You know? Like, it did seem a little bit bigger than the one... that I ate. I think. Yeah, it was a long time ago. it was a pretty long time ago. So like, I don't know if it was just like a haha joke and a terrible coincidence. So I don't know, okay? I don't know if it was. I don't wanna know. I'll never find out. Manage to eat the soup. Grief takes you in many places, okay? And also, if I didn't eat the soup, I would be beat. You see? If I don't eat my food, I would be beat. So, I had no choice. I was gonna eat the turtle soup or else Mama Taiga would beat me. So, there was no winning. The person who makes take people to some scary places. Scary woman. I don't think it's scary. It's just like I think now if I was being fed and I was like, okay, I'm raising this animal to be a meal, I would be okay raising it to be a meal. I wouldn't, gaslight my child and make them not think it's a meal pet. But, you win some, you lose some, I guess. I don't know. Like, I feel like if I raise an animal to be food, I wouldn't, at least I wouldn't try to be friends with it. Thank you for following, Chasing. You're on the menu now. Welcome, welcome. Oh, you don't need the entire layer. Nacho Tori, aka Tori ate it. Technically, I didn't eat all of it. Technically, my mom and Pa did. Brahma Tiger didn't eat it. Brahma Tiger could not stomach the fact that it was just a turtle head in the soup. Maybe this one should be a bit more... like this color? Kinda don't like how the fish is looking. Kinda don't like how the fish flakes are looking. They don't look fish flake-like. It's okay, it's low-key normal. Oh yeah. Cherry Plum can say that because Cherry Plum has a brown parrot. Can you imagine the most casual racism? Just like, yes, it's just like your family. Oh! She's not free. Never mind. Okay, back to back. How do I get this to look more like... How do I get it to look more like... fish? Oh, actually... but it is just how it is. Be the change. Oh, that's looking good. Who had the balls to say it and not have a hit of brown in them? Kind of brave, you know what? Brave. One brave soul. One really stupidly brave soul, but brave nevertheless. Yeah, that's looking a lot better. That's looking a lot better. Oh. Okay, we gotta put some nori dots. Oh no. Too big of a pop. Do you think this is now entering realistic realm, or do you think it's still cartoony? I think it's kind of too flat. Oh no! But let's not get too deep into it. Okay? Yet again, remember? Tiger Anime Girl VTuber here. Like saying that. Like, whenever someone gets a bit too deep, you're like, remember? Remember where you are? You're at a VTuber stream where the streamer finds it very difficult to speak like a normal person. So, remember that. Should this be under? Or over? Ooh, saucy. Under or over? Not multiply. Under is still quite nice because you can kind of see it. Double dash music, it is. Would I still be brighter if I didn't say something to everyone? Yeah, you're right. You know what? You get one deep message per week. Per week. One. It's like how Moon gets one moon-splaining per week. One. Kind of giving ham. Have you ever had okonomiyaki? I never knew that people just don't have okonomiyaki. Yeah, kind of wanted to make it like. I think I can make it like fatter. The Moon definitely goes over. No. He hasn't yet. This week? No, I don't know what it is. You've never had okonomiyaki? How? That's so sad. You gonna go try it. The washing is fish flakes though. You're not a fan of fish. You can remove it. I'd say I haven't, but that's not a surprise. It's not a surprise. Have you at least, like, you know, expanded your palette ever since you came over? Sometimes make it at home because it's just easy. You use this water, dashi, salt, cabbage, which okonomiyaki sauce, which is basically like brown sauce but Japanese. You like to say yes, but I'd be lying. What's the most exotic thing you have had since? You know, think about like a time that you had something exotic. It is gonna deconstruct the takoyaki? Yeah! It's very similar to a deconstructed takoyaki. Very, very similar. Probably alligator? Alligator's pretty wild, but like as just a grilled alligator? Or are we talking about like alligator burger? You know, like I wouldn't count burger. Okonomiyaki. Yeah. You might do a little bit of mayo decorating. Right, it's like a super tough chicken, but maybe 5 times the price versus chicken thighs. You like chicken thighs? Chicken thighs are really good. I have chicken thighs in the fridge right now. I'm going to marinate them and have them for lunch tomorrow. I got fancy ones. I got corn-fed ones from the local Irish butcher, which I didn't know was a thing. I didn't know Irish butchers were like a thing. I went to some crazy places to get this salmon, okay? Cafe. Welcome. Okay. Just looking pretty good. The ones down there should... The ones down here should have a different perspective, right? Like this one should just be like... down here. Only ate corn-fed chicken and he could tell if it wasn't. His poor wife complained to us that it's getting more expensive to feed him. What a first world problem to have! To be like, oh, my chicken isn't corn-fed? What the fuck do you mean? All it is just rub some turmeric on it. That would be what I would do. I would be like, oh, dear husband, some of the finest corn-fed chicken for you. And just like, it's like slightly, it's like cooked with a bit of turmeric water. Bet the guy won't even know. She'd probably be free. She'd be like, oh, honey, the butchers had the finest chicken for you. And it's just like Aldi chicken in some, it'll just be Aldi chicken in some good, turmeric water. Legit, he would straight up not eat it. Do they just have plain chicken? Like, eat. Like you can definitely tell. Like when Tori still had chickens and eggs and stuff like that, you can tell when the eggs tasted better, when like the feed was better. So it makes sense for that. But like to be that picky about chicken is crazy. That's some mental stuff right there. Okay. Multiply. Chickens are gone. Oh yeah, they got offed by some foxes. That was like 2 years ago. She does want to get chickens again though. But right now the house isn't done yet, so she doesn't want to get anything until the house is done. Then we can finally maybe get a pet again. In 3 years since you last saw them, it was a while ago, to be fair. You know the rock climbing place we went to? It's closed down. When it gets so late, honestly, you did not know. Hope Pixie to scare them off. What is she gonna do? She's gonna be in cahoots with them. Why? Probably because it was in the middle of nowhere. Probably. Okay, right. Let's go and find a gal to... Oh, that's her face. Oh, yeah, could not rate it into her. Never mind. She got really confused. She's like, oh. Right, let's go and find a gal to raid and redirect to. Honestly, it was really nice to just sit and yap and draw. We got some drawings done. We got some good art done. She's pretty happy with it. The okonomiyaki, something's off about it. She can't really tell what. But she'll figure it out at some point. But we did 3 pieces of artwork for the book. And thank you everyone for donating and supporting for the book. Honestly, we appreciate it. Thank you for the head pat. Thank you. Let's go find a gal to redirect and raid into. Let's see who's over on YouTube. On Twitch, we'll go to Fanny. You know, we're ready to go to Fanny. Fanny's having a cozy stream playing Hello Kitty Island Adventure. So it'll be nice and fun that way. And who shall we see? Let's see if this gal is currently has their thing open. Because the problem with YouTube is that sometimes people don't have their streams open for redirects. Okay, this gal does have their streams open for redirects. This is Mamie from Glitch Stars. So it'll be fun to say hello to them. Thank Gal for doing the raid message as well. We're going over to Fanny over on the Twitch. And she'll see you all over on the Moe live stream tomorrow at 5 p.m. BST. We're gonna go and eat biscuits. Eat bickies. Oh no, wait. Don't do it. Don't do it. You're not allowed to do it anyway because it's about to end stream now, so you'll be wasted. Absolutely wasted. Funny. Okay. There we go. And on Sunday someone's fishing. We're doing some two-hoos. Some good old two-hoos as we're gonna try to dodge and try to beat the game. We're not gonna beat the game. We're not gonna beat the game. But yes, please send lots of love to Mimi as well as Fanny, who is a lovely gal. Absolutely lovely gal. Very good gal. You can get your fishing done now. Thank you so much. Tori gives you all the gals. Everyone gets a gal. Please send all the gals lots of love, okay? Please send the red messages, or else, you know, Tori will look like a loner. Please, she begs you. Please send the red messages.